Hi, friends. Many of us want to have friends, people that we can count on. Some of us want a lot, some of us have a few, but the bottom line is we seem to be built to want friends. And we're different as sexes as how we accumulate friends. Guys have very few friends. We have the tendency to just gravitate towards one or two people, but they tend to be loyal to us, and we get along and we have a great time. But we shouldn't be limited to just one or two. I had a friend one time ask me, Flickinger, if you died tomorrow, outside of your family, who are the 6 people closest to you that would haul you out of the church? And you know what? I had to think about that. And it was tough. It made me realize I need to have more friends, more acquaintances, people that I hang out with. And it rounded me as a person. Girls, on the other hand, tend to have a lot of friends, but they also have a lot more drama. They're not always nice to each other, and they don't take care of each other or have each other's back. Instead of talking about each other behind our back, we need to have people that have our back. And if they don't, they're not the friends that you want to have. So how do we find those friends? You know, my wife, when we talk about renewing your mind, my wife recognized that to get the friends she needed to start asking God to bring her the friends that He wanted her to have, not the ones that she would pick. And oftentimes, that might even include church friends who we think might be good friends, and they don't. And my cats aren't good friends right now, as you can tell. So what happens is she prayed, asked God to bring her those friends, and then walked away and waited to see who He brought into her life. Some of her church friends got healthy, came back to her, and were the friends she needed, but He also brought new people into her life that made her happy, safe, secure, and give her the life she wanted. Okay? In the Bible, I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read. 1 Samuel, he says, chapter 16, verses 7 and 8. But the Lord said to Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And then if I go to Isaiah real quick, 2 of the verses are my favorites in the Bible. Isaiah 55, 7 and 8. He says, 8 and 9, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So what He's telling us is we need to trust Him. To be a friend is to gain friends. But that's where it starts. You and I have to be friends to others so that we can gain friends. Proverbs 17:17, he says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. All of us want people that are there for us when we need help, when we're having a tough time. To get that, we need to ask Him who He wants us to have as our friends, and we need to trust Him to do that, to slow down and recognize that He's in control and He will protect us if we'll just simply ask. Okay? But it all starts with our willingness to acknowledge His wisdom and His ways. For Randy Flickinger, hope that helps you with your friendships.